Hi, my name is Matt, and today we'll be going through a warm-up routine that targets your lower body. All you need for this is your lower body weight, so let's get started. If you're not in a place where you can watch this video right now, please save it to your watch later and join me whenever you can. Before we get into the squats and the deadlifts and the fun part of leg day, we have to make sure our lower body is warmed up properly. The lower body is going to be all those big muscle groups such as your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, as well as your core, your back. Everything is all connected from top to bottom. So we want to make sure we're ready to go with our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, and our central nervous system. This warm-up is going to prepare you for any lower body strength training workout and something you should be doing and be mindful of before you put any weight on the bar. We're going to start this one off with the cat-cow position. This is also a great movement for an upper body warm-up. Like I said, everything is all connected. Your back, your core is instrumental in a leg day workout. So we're going to start exactly there. Get in all fours. We're going to start with the cat-cow. When you're doing the cat-cow, you want to start in the cow position. Flick your tailbone back. You're looking up in front of you and you're arching your back as much as possible downwards. And once you want to get into cat, you drive through your shoulders, round that back as much as possible, drop your chin into your chest. We're gonna do this 5 times. For this warm up, I want you to be reminded that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. We're not trying to rush through this. We're trying to listen to our bodies, move in a fashion that feels natural and prepares you for the workout. So first, we're gonna do the cat-cow. We're gonna stay on our hands and knees for the next movement. These are called fire hydrants. Hands and knees, let's start with the right side, and we're gonna do big circles going forward with our right leg. Ten circles here. And switch to the other side. This is going to warm up that hip joint. Get some synovial fluid into your joints to make sure you're prevented from injury, poor performance, etc. Once you do 10 forward circles on each side, we're going to go backwards. Start with the right side. 10 big circles. And the left side. As big as a circle you can make with that knee. Next, stay in the same position with the hips and glutes. We're gonna do the fire hydrant straight out. 10 reps, just lifting your knee outwards. It's a good movement for abduction. Working the outer side of that hip, working your glutes, remaining a tight, stable core in your abdomen and lower back. 10 reps and switch to the left side. Great work. Let's stay with the hip theme here. We're gonna get into a lunge position. This is the hip flexor stretch. And first, we're just gonna lean forward just a little bit. You should feel a stretch right here in your hip flexor muscle, as well as the hamstring of your extended leg. We're gonna stay here for about 15 seconds, just feeling the stretch, feeling any limitations that are in our lower body right now. The hips are always some of the tightest muscles in our body because we sit for so long. Once you get about 15-20 seconds, we're gonna start to do some pulses. So we're gonna pulse forward and back. 5, with your knee going straight over your toes. Should deepen the stretch, get a little bit more movement in. Once you get 5 forward, we're gonna rotate the knee a little bit outward, about 15, 20 degrees, and do the same thing. Work the inner side of that hip, leg muscles in the left leg, and more hip flexor action in the right. 5 reps, same thing, but internally rotate that knee. 15 to 20 degrees. We're getting 5 comfortable reps here. Very nicely done. I like to end off with another 15 to 20 seconds, but a much deeper stretch this time. So we started very upright. I would challenge you to get your knee over your toe as much as you can without feeling any discomfort. We're gonna get a deeper stretch. Hold your hands over your head to extend the lats and the back and get a full body stretch. Again, about 20 seconds here. Find your limitation, shouldn't be too uncomfortable. Should feel like your body is getting stretched. Nicely done. Now extend your right knee out. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Start 15, 20 seconds, a slight stretch, just feeling out how the right side feels. Controlling your breathing, we're relaxed, we're preparing for a heavy training session. Whatever you like to do on your leg day, we're making sure our muscles are ready for that movement. Start your pulses. Again, we're going 5 straight forward. Rotate that knee a little bit outward. 5 more. You can keep your hand on your knee to guide it. If your knee's unstable, you're losing your balance, making sure you stay in that same path every single rep. Rotate that knee inward. 5 more reps. Nicely done. Now, again, deeper stretch, extend those arms, really feel you working for this. Hold this for about 15 to 20 seconds. Feel a little bit of a burn, but not discomfort, and come back to normal. Next, we're gonna stay with a similar movement with a lunge. We're gonna extend that left foot out, get into a deep lunge position, take your right knee off the ground, and we're gonna rotate up. Come back down, drop that knee, reset yourself, bring the knee up, rotate with the left hand. We're looking up to the ceiling, looking up to the sky, stretching our entire body. Back down to center, and up, rotate. Good, 2 more reps here. And last one. Beautiful. Switch out your legs. We're gonna give some love to the other side. And same thing, rotate. Bring it back down to center. Find what's comfortable for you. Again, we're not trying to hurt ourselves, we're just warming up. Awesome. Now getting to some more dynamic movement, we're gonna do some rolling V-ups. So for these, use a lot of core because we're gonna be moving and rotating on the ground, but also we're gonna be stretching the hamstrings quite a bit here. Get somewhere comfortable that you can space out a little bit. We're gonna start in a seated position, and the rep, simply rotate back, come up, do a V-sit. So this, rolling backward, we're gonna warm up the back and the core, and then coming into a V-up, we're gonna be stretching out those hamstrings. 5 good reps, nicely done. We're gonna come back to the mat and do a mountain climber variation. We're not gonna be moving quickly. We're gonna be getting a stretch out of these mountain climbers. We're gonna start in a push-up position, get the left foot up, get a stretch, back down, right. 5 each side. Lean into a deep stretch into your hips. Great work. A foundational movement for any leg day is the squat. One of my favorite exercises, so we want to prepare for the squat if it's in our movement. I want you to into a deep squat, as deep as possible. We're going to rotate our toes out significantly, and we're going to do some squats or reaches. This pose right here will open up your hips, your abductors, but also we're going to get some upper body love in here. Rotate up to extend that left arm. Look up to the left arm and do the same thing with the right. You're getting some core rotation, you're getting a back stretch, and you're also showing some love to your ankles, moving those around because those need warmed up too. Awesome. Next, we're gonna go for the knee over toe lunge. Another lunge variation, but it's gonna open up a little bit more of the hips and the quads. We're gonna start standing, get about 3 feet between you, and you're just gonna lunge forward until that knee comes over your toe and back up. A lot of your weight's gonna be on this front leg, a lot of tension on the front quad, just some dynamic movement back and forth. Watch that knee carry over your toe. Should be on the same path as your toe, but it's okay if it goes over. 10 reps here, let's get 3 more good ones. And switch sides. It's also another great movement for warming up those ankles. You're getting a lot of movement in those ankles. It's gonna be great for your squat, your lunge, your leg press, all of those other fun movements. We're getting 2 more reps on this side. Great. Coming back down to the mat, we're gonna do what's called a combat stretch. We're gonna go down on one knee. We're gonna rotate this knee out significantly. We're gonna put our hands on our hips and just going forward into that left side. Opens up your hips, works a lot of the quads. This stretch here is crucial for warming up all these tendons, these ligaments, and the joints that we're working during leg day. Switching sides. Again, as externally rotated as possible. Strong upper body, strong core, upright with good posture. Take some time to warm up those hips, those quads, and those ankles. Perfect. Let's see. My last movement for you is what's called a 90-90. It's a dynamic movement that we're gonna start seated, and we're gonna make both of our legs into 90-degree angles. So, let's see So both legs being in 90-degree angles. We're gonna stay over our right leg when that one is in front of us. We're gonna lean forward for a bit of a stretch, rotate to another 90-degree angle. Lean into that left side. Back to the right side, lean into it. Left, lean into it. Right, lean into it. Let's go 3 more on each side. And last one. Very nicely done. That warm-up will make sure that you're prepared for any strength training lower body workout. Again, we're listening to our bodies. We're seeing if we have any aches, cramps, soreness that'll prepare for that squat, that deadlift, so we can do it healthily and also with injury-free, and to prevent any possible injury. So listen to your body. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and take 5, 10, even 15 minutes before your workout to listen to your body and warm up properly. Thank you so much for training with me today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please download our app, Yoga Plus. And don't forget to check out the next video in my series. Bye.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.